Welcome to the Orchid Advisors Compliance Training Series. Types of business operations and licensing. We primarily focus on four main areas of compliance in the firearms industry: general controls, marking controls, tracing controls, and physical control. The ultimate scope of responsibility and compliance required by the ATF is defined in the ATF's Federal Firearms Regulations Reference Guide, publication 5300.4, also known as the ATF White Book, as well as any pertinent laws, regulations, and rulings that came out after the book was published. What follows is not a comprehensive listing of the regulations, nor should it be considered a formal legal interpretation of the laws. Instead, it is a discussion about an area that is often overlooked by firearms organizations or found to be in error by ATF in its role as regulator. The regulations discussed here are primarily taken from the Gun Control Act of 1968. Types of business operations per the Gun Control Act of 1968 are: importer, any person engaged in the business of importing or bringing firearms or ammunition into the United States for the purpose of sale or distribution. Manufacturer, any person engaged in the business of manufacturing firearms or ammunition for the purpose of sale or distribution. Dealer, any person engaged in the business of selling firearms at wholesale or retail, or those who repair or refit firearms, or pawnbrokers. Collector, any person who acquires firearms as curios or relics. Pawnbroker, any person whose business or occupation includes the taking or receiving, by way of a pledge or pawn, of any firearms as security for the payment or repayment of money. Gunsmith, a person who devotes time, attention, and labor to engaging in such activity as a regular course of trade or business with the principal objective of livelihood and product, but such a term shall not include a person who makes occasional repairs of firearms or who occasionally fits special barrels, etc. No person shall engage in the business of importing, manufacturing, or dealing in firearms or importing or manufacturing ammunition until he has filed an application with and received a license to do so from the Attorney General. State and local laws apply in addition to the federal requirements. Licenses should be displayed in the entrance to the licensed facility. Business may be conducted away from a company's licensed premises, such as a gun show or other event as defined in Section 478.100. Business cannot be conducted from a motor vehicle or towed vehicle. Thank you for watching this segment of our video training series. Viewers are encouraged to seek professional advice prior to assessment, implementation, or execution.